Hey guys, this is Breach, and welcome back to another episode of 100% Club. This time, we're going to work our way to Meridia finally. We're going to do the last little stretch of cleanup on the way there. And go tackle what is considered one of the most confusing places in the game if you don't have a map or prior knowledge coming in. Now, some of this footage is held over from last time, I think. It's either that or I'm just having really bad luck with those hippity hoppers again. But we had kind of an abrupt end last time. Wanted to make a nice cohesive Meridia week rather than getting right to it. I wanted to warm up to it. Meridia is not a place I have a whole lot of positive things to say about, besides the music. And I wanted to have something else to hold on to this week, if that makes any sense. So we can keep up the positivity. Meridia is kind of a giant maze. And it's designed to be entered after you get the gravity suit. So it's an underwater maze. Everything hits harder. There's 2 bosses in there. So it's not really, oh, don't do a breach, I know what you're gonna do, and this is a trap. It's a trap. This is where you're supposed to learn how to shine spark. We saw the Edicoons that taught us how to wall jump. This is the Decora, and an energy recharge station, which we don't really need. More of my zero mission logic coming back into the game. And this Decora will teach us how to shine spark. If we actually press down in time. Just double check and make sure there's nothing there. Not really sure why I'm still morphballed, but you know what? We'll roll with it. I just want to make sure there is nothing that I'm missing. Because I knew that I was missing some stuff. Little did I know, I'd already passed all the things that I've missed. And from here, we have full clears of every area whenever we get there. So we don't have to worry about that being a problem. But yeah, there's your little tutorial on how to shine spark. Now this room, remember there was the missile that was up there that we could have grapple beamed to. There's also this door, which was yellow. We didn't know how to open yellow doors. I opened it just for the sake of opening it. Because I know there's other stuff that we couldn't get to down here because we needed the power bomb for. If you'll remember, the charge beam was right there earlier. And now, since we have the power bombs, I believe this is a reserve tank, but I could be wrong. You also want the gravity suit coming through here. Just because, actually, you have to have the gravity suit coming through here because you have to speed boost through all that stuff. So we kill that little dude, run through his buddy, and then we run through the wall for an energy tank. Oh, better than a reserve tank, an energy tank. And it feels like there should be something here, but there's not. So we got that. We're going to go back up to that power bomb door, I think. There's another door that I'm not really sure at this point how you're supposed to get to the other side of it. It ends up being one of my cleanup items. But we are going to kind of poke around over there. And it's such a shame that they give you the spring ball in Meridia when you're already like 2/3 of the way through the game. Because that would be so useful for like just clearing out these areas. Like right there, not having to wait for a bomb to go off to be able to do stuff. It would just be so helpful. And here we have just a regular upgrade. Go shoot the thing, Breach. Use your wave beam. There you go. I think you hit it that time. Nope. There you go. Good Breach. And we should have unlocked that other door. Now we have to go kill the other thing again. And I keep getting it wrong. They're throwing the energy tanks at you now. Which is good, because everything in Meridia and Lower Norfair hits like a damn truck. Like, it is ridiculous how much damage you can take in those areas alone. I mean, we have as many... I think we had all the energy tanks we could have before Ridley, I believe. And he still nearly killed us, just because of his fight mechanic and his HP mechanic. Now here, I'm looking around, I'm desperately trying to figure out, how do I get in there? Oh, that opened up. What do I do? Huh. Well, nothing we can do there. That's probably nothing. We'll just save it for later. Nope, you just fall through those. You sure probably didn't need to look at the one up above there, where you fell through the brick. Nope, that probably wasn't it at all, Breach. Breach, you dumb. We equipped the red mage. So yeah, this is going to go on for another little bit, because this is really bothering me. Because I know there's an upgrade back there that I need, and I can't find it. Now, future Metroid games, whenever you drop a power bomb like that, if it's a block that you can like break with a missile or something, it'll show you that it's a missile block after you've power bombed. Not in this one. It'll just destroy the blocks that it can. And then otherwise it's like, well, that sucks. I'm gonna try one more X-ray scope. Your energy is covering up the spot where you need to get over, Breach, you dum-dum. Go at it from the top. No, this is the way to Spore Spawner. You got everything up there. Come on, Breach. Now, in hindsight, this probably, going through this save room, probably would have been the better spot to cut the last video. And again, more holdover from my Zero Mission days. Wish I could kind of fix that, but, you know, it is what it is. So let's see, how much longer do we keep messing around in here? Okay, no, we're gonna carry on now. So, we've gotten all but one of the upgrades over here, because Breach couldn't handle looking at the one block that he needed to. Oh, no, are you done, Breach? Now, I'm so turned around in-game right now, I'm turning around myself on post-commentary. Which is why, for all future 100% Club playthroughs, it's gonna be all live comm. Smart Breach thinks he might be able to work up a speed boost through there. Not happening. Just carry on. Save it for later. We'll deal with it at another time. But now, we gotta go to the one place that we don't want to go. But first, can I comment? In the newer Metroids, the handheld ones anyway, how awesome is the ledge grab? Like, how much difference would that have made in this particular game. Huh, wonder what's beyond this wall. I probably didn't foreshadow it at all. Try powerbombing it. See what's on the other side. Huh, there's a bomb block there. I wonder where that leads. There's another bomb block. Hey, it's a power bomb. Huh. Neat. But, what's over... Well, this wall? There's another wall there. Who put all these walls... Oh. That's where we got the morph ball. Yeah, if you want to economize your backtracking, you can use this to get between the two areas without having to use another elevator or go through all the pink Brinstar stuff. So it's very, very helpful. I didn't make use of it because, you know, my decision skills at the time were lacking, and that's part of what caused me my not getting the best ending. But it is what it is. Now, here, I think we picked up everything on one of our last times through here. Breach, you should toss on the ice beam. You have it. And actually, you didn't even need to go up, because that's just where you got your power bombs up there. Just cut the foreplay, go to underwater hell, and let's get this done. So we can go get our space jump, we can go get our plasma beam, and then we can just mow through the rest of the game. Because we have really all but 2 of the upgrades at this point. Now this is another spot I considered breaking up the episodes at. Excuse me. And had I been smart and saved in the room that's just below us, like under where that pipe broke, would have been a perfect spot. But, welcome to Meridia. Meridia is your new hell. Now, one little trick you can do, those little crab things instantly die to the grappling beam. So you can do that as a quick little trick. What I'm going to do here is go get an upgrade that you have to shine spark for. It's one of like 2 that you have to shine spark for. No, well, yeah, that you have to actually shine spark, not just speed boost for. And I do surprisingly well. You come over to that flower, and that's where you shine spark up. That's a little tricky. It's really tricky on the positioning. And here I show off the grapple beam one-shotting these guys as I try and line it up. Because I've used my spazer as a crutch for poor accuracy up to this point. So any crutches you're using are gonna show through. You gotta shoot the door open. Get your shine spark beforehand, boogie it over to the spot, and jump. And there we go. That is the only way to get that missile. It along with those power bombs in Criteria, are the only ones that I think that you need a shine spark to be able to get. So you do have to be able to do it. Wall jumping you can get through the game without doing it. You have to shine spark if you're going to 100%. Now, this room can also be kind of a time sink, and this crab will indicate that you can go in here to go get some super missiles that showed up on your map right there. Come on, crab. You need to die. I'm gonna kill you with the big stuff. And super missiles are something we didn't get a whole lot of up to this point in the game. And they're really helpful. Like you can tell, we got a boatload of regular missile packs. Super missiles, not so much. kind of likes to hold those out until you're going through Lower Norfair and Meridia before you get a lot of them, even though you needed to have them before you even fought Kraid. Sorry about that. I'm getting a quick swig of water in. This is going to be a longer episode, by the way. Make up for our short one last time. I'm not going to do any funky editing. My failures and my backtracking I'm going to leave in this time. Because 100% Club is a story of the difficulties of running through a game 100%. It's not all happy, fuzzy, let's go be awesome time. There's a lot of fail that went into this run. And we saw a fair amount of it earlier. Don't go down there, Breach. I know you're thinking about it. Okay, whew. You saw those crabs come out of the ground and you thought, I can do that too. And this is, honestly, it's a way that would be better economized backtracking back through after I had done Botwoon and Dragon and gotten the space jump. Just because this room, if you hit the sand, it is so obnoxious to get out of it. Maybe there's a trick to it that I don't know, but it is obnoxious as hell. And you can just space jump through this room and not hit a damn thing. But as soon as you hit the sand, you might as well just expect to spend a couple more minutes. Because it's going to be unpleasant for you. See, we're still in this room. Like, I'm well beyond things to talk about. And we even hit the sand at the end of it there. Now, there are upgrades to get going this way, so it's not a complete waste of time. But they're upgrades that would have been better gotten later. And here I'm thinking I can just shoot the mini Dragons in the sand and kill them so that I don't get just wrecked the whole way across. Notice I still don't have the Ice Beam re-equipped, because I'm tired of stuff just freezing after the first hit on me. And this room would have been hell for live commentary, because you would have heard my controller just click-clacking away. And those little mini Dragons are so far into the sand that I can't hit them, and yet they can still hit me. Which is really shitty, I think. I'm not a fan of that. The music here is very ambient. I like to equate it to Sticker Brush Symphony from Donkey Kong Country 2, in that it's one of very few songs that can both relax you and cause anxiety at the same time. Because the Meridia music is just very, very chill, very low tone, very slow pace, and the environment itself is pretty. It's very unlike anything else in the game. But good God, does this area kind of suck. I am not a fan. Now, this room, if you're watching a speedrun or you're doing a randomized run, that last room that we were in, you can clip up through that platform. The way you do it is you freeze one of those little floating pancake biscuit sons of bitches, and you can clip right through the wall, or right through the ceiling there, to get up on top of that bridge. And just, the sand here, it's coarse and it gets everywhere, and I hate it. Not to full meme on this, but good God, look at me, it's neutered my jump completely until one random lucky one. Heaven forbid if I fall back down through the hole here in a second, which I think does happen, because I remember having to go through that multiple times. Oh God. Luckily we hit just a magic pixel beforehand and we can infinite wall jump our way up here. But good God, the physics for parts of Meridia are just broken and I don't understand them. And it's so obnoxious. Hey, little pancake dudes, fuck off. And that's how you're supposed to get over to this door normally. And this little guy, who I fuck up and forget to do the thing for, he needs help getting through that wall. But now he's just gonna flip around all the way back around. And this guy, even in the best of times, is slow. There's no way to speed this process up. You just have to powerbomb that wall and then let him dig his way on by. Which, actually, now that I'm looking at him, he's the inspiration for one of the new bosses in Samus Returns. I told Chris I wasn't going to mention Samus Returns too terribly much in the commentary for this week's episodes, but I beat it this weekend. Yep, got it Friday, beat it Saturday. And very well done. It is the game that Metroid fans have been waiting for. And it's the version of Metroid 2 that's needed to be put out for years now. Nope, you're still going that way, Breach. You can see that's not the way. What the hell, man? But yeah, there's a boss called Diggernaut. And I would bet my ass he's partially inspired by that little guy right there. Just looking at him and seeing it again in a fresh light. Nothing else here, you just got the spring ball, which is a nice, helpful little utility. Gonna make this process a lot easier. Yay, look at me hop! Which, unless I'm mistaken, it can actually be used to help out in some of those quicksand rooms. I didn't use it, because... well, I might be talking out of my ass right now. Not really certain 100% for you. We'll see. Because thinking about it now, it's something I would have thought about while I was playing. Yep, you can use it on the quicksand to not just fall down instantly. Except you do. And it's because of that sand coming down from the top, I think, that weighs you down so much. But here I am, just click-clacking away at the controller. Yep, let's just get hit. We'll damage boost our way over. And there is a rhythm to it. I think input lag might be partly to blame. Because I'm playing on an HD TV against better advisements. Don't do that. If you're gonna play on an HD TV, at least use like the Wii version or Wii U version. I'm sorry, but don't try and do original hardware on an HD TV unless you're running it through an upscaler, because you're gonna have input lag, and it's gonna be just enough to piss you off whenever you're trying to do a frame perfect trick. Or something that you have a very tight window for to do. I always equate back to like Super Meat Boy whenever I'm talking about how input lag can screw with you. Because that game, whether you realize it or not, you're doing a bunch of frame perfect, well, not frame perfect, but frame tight maneuvers and jumps and everything. And it gets really obnoxious. And that door's locked. And there's a reason for that. And it's because we've assed backwards our way to the very end of Meridia here. Without the space jump, without a lot of the stuff we're supposed to have at this point. We've come around. That's where the final boss door of the area, Dragon, that's the door that leads out of his room. And I'm sitting here pumping away at these guys thinking, oh, maybe it'll open if I kill enough of them. Nope. Not gonna happen. Not no way, not no how. And then, as if that mistake wasn't enough, I think, okay, we'll go get the plasma beam. Plasma beam is another door that doesn't unlock until after Dragon is dead. So, yeah. This room is a dick and a half. Because you just stand on the edge, and one of those graboid sons of bitches reaches up and grabs you and pulls you down. You don't have a choice but to go down through there. And guess where it puts you? Right back where you came from. Do not collect $200. Do not pass go. Excuse me. Go directly to the sand pit. I'm sorry, I need to get some more caffeine in my system here while I'm doing this commentary. So, we're going to keep rolling through here, even though it's against my better advice. As you can see, we've still got about 20 minutes left on the video, and this video is just going through Botwoon, which is about halfway through Meridia. Like I said, I'm leaving this one in partially because last Thursdays that ended up going up on Friday got cut a little short, and partially because, you know, the struggle is part of 100% Club. And for me, the struggle with Super Metroid is always Meridia. And it's never a skill gap struggle with Meridia, it's a remembering where everything is, because it's such a clusterfuck of an area. Like, I watched a playthrough and looked at a map before I came and did this. And it's still kind of a pain in the ass. And you know what? We're actually going to call it there. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. We're gonna go through Botwoon on Wednesday. And hope you have a good one. Thanks.